Hello everyone, welcome to Data is the King. Here's Data Talks. And the friend who watching my video channels knows that I posted a bunch of COVID-19 related videos in the past few weeks. So today, let's continue talk about something COVID-19 related. One of my friend uh, who posted post in social media with this picture, and there are only 4 words in the content: "Make America Great Again." Okay, when I first look at this and I checked the picture, I was like, damn, what a pity for those people who vote for Trump, right? Look at them. They vote Trump. Now they are in trouble. They are in great dangers. Uh, Look at where new cases have been reported every day. Right now, it's all in the Trump won status, right? States. That's terrible. What a pity for them, right? After second thought, I was like, really? Uh, is that the truth? Is that the truth? Uh, I decided to investigate this a little bit. Okay, so first I just trying to find out where does this picture come from. So I did a little bit research and easily I found out the source. It's from the Washington Post. Okay, and the data source is New York Times. All right, that's trustworthy, and the data is exactly the same. Okay, the picture is exactly the same. All right, so what's this news? What's this post? Okay, the title is "Coronavirus has come to Trump country." Wow, that's scary. That's terrible, right? After being centered in blue states, cases are now being added faster in red ones. Okay, all right. What did they say here? Uh, okay, here's another chart: cumulative state cases by 2016 vote. Wow. Um, Blue is still the majority here, right? And move forward. Cumulative county cases by 2016 vote. Well, look at here. Like we're at March, like over 90% of the cases are from Clinton counties, right? Yeah, of course now the Trump counties is getting more and more cases, but still the majority of the cases are from Clinton counties, right? So yeah, that sounds telling the story I first thought what it is, right? It's not. So then why would I have that impression? Why would I feel, oh, the Trump won status are in the trouble now? Of course they're in trouble. First of all, you can see the number of the percentage of the newly reported cases is increasing drastically in the recent months, right? Um, but it doesn't sound like, oh, because those people they voted for Trump, now they are in trouble, right? There's no causation between these two things. Then why would I have the impression at the very beginning, right? I think that's the tactics uh, those media are using as of today. They try to let you feel this Trump's fault, um, and they just make it very clearly in the title or in the picture. Uh, but after second thought, I feel there's no causation over there. Okay. Uh, So I also Googled this topic a little bit. Okay, let's see what other medias are saying about this. Okay, here's Brookings. Okay, the title is COVID-19 continues spreading into counties with strong Trump support. Okay, similar stuff, blaming Trump. What else? Vox. The pandemic is hitting counties that voted for Hillary Clinton harder for now. Interesting, right? Now you can blame Hillary Clinton now, right? What's the time? Oh, May 1st. Okay, go back to this chart. Go back to this chart. Okay, May 1st. Yeah, May 1st, around 70% of the counties from Clinton that Clinton won, right? Oh, sorry, 70% of cases are reported from Clinton won counties. That May 1st, right? Now it's similar. It's still around 70%, decreased a little bit, but it's still there. So I think that this statement is still valid, right? The pandemic is hitting counties that voted for Hillary Clinton harder for now, as of today. All right. But you can see, right? Same fact, same data, right? The data is the same. People can make the data looks like, wow, you vote for Trump, you are in trouble. People can say, wow, the pandemic is hitting counties that voted for Hillary Clinton harder. Also, people can say, wow, it's spreading into counties with strong Trump support. Now you can see the problem, right? The data is unchanged. It's still the same data. But people can frame the titles whatever the way they want. They can either blame Hillary Clinton, they can blame Trump, and make at least make you feel that way, right? If they are not really doing accusation or blame somebody, but at least it makes you feel that way, right? I think there's a very important problem here, which is when you show data somewhere, when you want to prove something, or you link two things together, you put two things together in a chart. Here is the number of new COVID-19 cases, and it's either Clinton won county or Trump won county, right? If you try to link these two things together, there must be some causation there. If there's no causation, there's no point to make a chart like this. There's no point. The point is because you're not demonstrating, you are not proving anything, right? With the same data, look at what economists say, right? The title is, okay, COVID-19 is hitting Democratic states harder than Republican ones, right? They are not saying Trump or Clinton, they're saying Democratic states and Republican states. It sounds better, right? It sounds better. Nothing personal. But still, right? You cannot blame Democratic states or Republican states for this, right? Is there any causation, right? Can you find anybody who listen to something Trump said, and because of that, there's more new cases in Trump won states, or in reverse way, right? Is anything like they heard from Hillary Clinton and they did something differently, so the COVID-19 virus is hitting more for Clinton won states? There's nothing like that, right? At least there's no data showing that, right? So that's a problem, okay? I think the medias today, they're just trying to politicalize everything, everything. even for COVID-19, this has nothing to do with politics, right? You can definitely see from this chart. Okay, it's a easy trend. You can tell at the very beginning, right? The cases all coming from like West Coast, East Coast, because those places are more travelers from outside of the country, right? Then naturally, those states have had more cases, like New York State, California State, right? Seattle, Washington State, right? Those are the first places we found out a lot of COVID-19 cases, right? Then the virus just spread out in the country. You can see it moved from both coast into the middle west for those states, right? So that's how it happened, right? You look at this chart. This is from the Wikipedia. You can see the blue states and red states chart of United States. Okay, it's obviously at the very beginning the virus come from both coasts, right? Then it can spread out to the middle of the country or where the red states are. So that's the thing. It has nothing to do whether you support Trump or Clinton. It has nothing to do if you are Democrat or Republican. It's just irrelevant, right? But look at this chart. I can tell you one thing, right? I can make claims that the blue state people are more like the water sports in the lake and the ocean. I think my state would be true because geographically they are just located more close to the ocean, right, and the Great Lakes, so they are more likely to do the water sports over there, right? But there's no causation over there. It's not because they support Democrat, then they are more likely to do water sports. It's just irrelevant, right? And I can use another very famous examples here. Like just assume there's a city, right? It has a lot of fire alarms in the past years, so the government just decided to hire more and more firefighters to deal with that situation, right? And the next year, the reporters can write some report saying that, oh, despite the government hiring a lot of firefighters in this city, the damage caused by fire in this city is still the top one in the country. Okay. So, is that something you should blame the city? They hired a lot of firefighters. Looks like they are useless because the fire still caused a lot of damage. No. The reason why the government hired a lot of firefighters because there's a lot of fire alarm in this city, right? The reason is there was a lot of fire happen in this city. Hiring firefighters is a result, right? So that's a causation, right? You don't reverse it. You don't say, hey, how could you still have a lot of fire alarms and cause a lot of damage when you have so many firefighters? You just reversed the causation over there, right? You messed up the reason and result. That's simple. So it's simple in this case. With the same data, right? You just ignore the causation between either Trump won or Clinton won state and COVID-19 new reported cases. They are irrelevant. Come on. Then you put those two things together in a chart. Then basically, that's just a joke. right? So then you will find out people just based on the same data, people can blame Trump or they can blame Clinton either way. But none of this makes any sense. It's bullshit. All right. Okay. So I think I've done here. You can tell this today the media they just trying to connect everything to the politicians and try to express opinion to politicians based on nothing, right? Or based on everything that even not related to this stuff. And hope you realized what the tactics they are using, and hope you understand a little bit more how to read the data correctly. All right, so that's all for today. By the way, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Clinton supporter. I'm just purely look at data and try to point out the false link between COVID-19 new reported cases and either Trump or Clinton or any person. All right, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Welcome to leave your comments below here. Welcome to subscribe my channel. Have a good day. All right. Love and peace.